Okay, I'm starting it again. I just deleted a 7-minute video because I wanted to get it more organized. But hey, this is another vlog. And well, it's a bit later, maybe weeks after the last one. And if you remember, or if you just watched the previous one, I had no headache. No headache. And I said that I was very scared of it coming back, but I was hoping that it was not gonna come back, obviously. I also concluded that it wasn't the vitamin D deficiency for the simple fact that the week that I got better, as in that my headache disappeared, was when I forgot my vitamin D. So why would why would I get so much better after I forget my vitamin D, you know what I mean? So it's not the vitamin D deficiency, and I actually have plenty other reasons to back that up. In my head, that is solved. It's not a vitamin D deficiency, and never was. Um, I'm also, by the way, making this up as I go, as in I'm not making it up, but like I didn't have a script for this, and I'm very tired right now as well. I wasted my entire day. You know, this vlog thing is for me to be honest and for me to get better. And I can honestly, with honesty, say that today I wasted my entire day because of the headaches again. I've been just gaming to get rid of the headache, but of course it never gets truly rid of it. However, let's get to the chase here. So it's a bit later, days or weeks even after. I anticipated that the headache was gonna come back, and to cut to the chase, everything happened exactly as I predicted. Like, I tried to get my headache back when it was gone because I wanted to test if sleep would influence it, vitamin D, if my food would influence anything, if my body activities would influence anything. I went bouldering, I went resting, I did all these things to get it back. No matter what I tried during those 2.5 weeks of no headache, I could not get the headache back. Whether I was super scared and mentally unstable, which I was way less because I had no headache. So there was, for me, I could rest a lot more, and that made me more stable, you know. But like, even when I was super scared and super like, I'm gonna get back, I'm just on borrowed time. No matter what happened, no matter what I ate, no matter what I did, the headache would not return. And this, for me, proves that my headache is, and my lung stuff, it's not a mental issue. There is nothing mental about it, except for, of course, that a chronic headache as bad as mine in nature is just very hard to bear for anybody, because try living without rest and in constant agony, you know. So, but for me, it proved this. And well, I predicted that there is a very high chance that my headache was gone because I was ill, because I had a cold or something. I had mucus in my lungs, you know, all that stuff. And well, I predicted that if there's a 9 out of 10 chance that it is the cold that is causing this change. So if my body fixes the cold, which it knows how to do, then my symptoms will return to normal, because everything will return to normal. And that's what I was super afraid of. Turns out I was right. The headaches are back. Exactly like I predicted. They're just back. And my mental state is back to shit. And all the stuff is just back because I was right. Again, I'm always right when it comes to these things. And I'm not saying I'm like some sort of god or whatever, but I'm just saying if everything clicks, I'm usually right, and this was no exception. So it's not the vitamin D deficiency. The headaches got back. I was actually hoping that there was. I talked to my dad about this, and my mom. My mom could not hear it very well because she has a hard time dealing with the pain and the helplessness of it, which I don't blame her for. So yeah, she just got angry at me, always thinking that I know things best when I actually do know things best. I'm not better than a doctor, but I do know more about my situation for the simple time amount spent on it. But yeah, so my dad actually said like that there's people who get immunotherapy, and I was really hoping. So immunotherapy, like I explained earlier, is basically where somebody is, you get sick, but because you get sick, your body activates these like systems or whatever. It's a little bit sketchy and, you know, complicated, where it could also heal. I'm getting a beep in one ear. I have that sometimes, but it will fade away. So some people who get sick actually heal because of it, because your body tries to heal whatever is broken, and when you're sick, your body goes into healing mode and all that stuff. Just the surface level say it. And sometimes that actually also heals the issue. And noticeably, I got my headaches back, but my lung irritation is as good as gone, and so is the feeling of not being able to breathe very well. So in all this time, my headache is literally just back to normal, but my breathing, the feeling of something being stuck in here, that feeling has not returned, or at least it didn't until today. And I know exactly why as well. So just to sum this all up, I got ill, I got a cold, that fixed my headache. The headache went away until 2.5 weeks after. In those 2.5 weeks, I had heavy lung irritation due to me having a cold. I had mucus in my lungs, I was coughing out mucus. And over the course of those 2.5 weeks without headache, the lung irritation slowly got less and less and less because my body was healing the cold. I anticipated that after that, things would return to normal, and so I would get my headache back and the lung irritation. So the headache got back over the course of 2 days, and exactly as expected. However, my lung irritation and issues, they were actually, I didn't notice them anymore. It was just a headache and tiredness. I never had the urge to cough. I never had the feeling that I couldn't get full breaths, or that like something was just weak in there, the like something was squeezing something in my lung here, or that was gone. Now, I waited for long enough to say that it stayed gone. No matter what I did, it stayed gone. It wasn't the food, it wasn't the sleeping rhythm, it wasn't anything of that sort. It just didn't come back, and that was fucking great. And now yesterday I went to the gym and I trained, and during the training, everything went well. I had way more energy than before, even. However, during this exercise where I had like these 2 bars, it's called I don't know what they're called, but like you have 2 bars on the side, and you have to like grab onto them, and then you kind of push yourself up like this. During this exercise, I felt something in this square over here, but it was not the muscle itself, it was below that. It was literally the lung lining or whatever. I felt it tear a little bit. Not as in rip apart or anything, but I felt it touched whatever was happening here in this square. And well, after that today, I do have some lung irritation again. So this lung irritation, after I healed from my illness, or cold, I mean, not the illness, but like the cold I got, stayed away until I started going to the gym, which was yesterday for the first time in months. I went to the gym, and now I have this slight irritation again. So I hope this will heal and go away. But to me, that pretty much proves that whatever is causing that feeling of shallow breaths, of something being stuck, is coming from this square over here. It's actually coming from exactly that rib where I had that pain during when I was running. So this area here is definitely where something is up. Something is not good in this area, and it is sadly below the ribs. So I can't really touch on it. Now, that still doesn't explain why the headaches returned, because if this problem was sort of solved and my headaches weren't, there's still something wrong. Also, I noticed that during the headaches, I really become, it's more than just pain or whatever. It's really just me just going like, ugh. Sometimes I'm like drinking water or something, and then I'm experiencing a headache at the same time. I'll be literally almost drooling the water back out because it's just like, oh, my head. You know what I mean? So it's more than just headache and pain. It really just, it makes me doozle around. It makes me not very bright. It makes me have less concentration. It's just all around a big fire in my brain, you know. Yeah, I just wanted to specify that real quick. And what I feel during that headache is that my spine, and this is something I noticed after the headaches came back, because now I had the experience of slowly getting the headache back. And there's two things I noticed as well, is that when the headache started to come back, what I felt, because it's hard for me to explain exactly what I feel. A headache is super difficult to explain because it's all around my body, it seems, and I can now describe it a bit better. So here on the top of my head, I can best describe it as my... Now, but this is just a way to describe it, but it felt as if the cells here in my brain on the top part of my head here were starting to push upwards, like they are starting to push against my skull. That's the sort of feeling I can describe. That's what I feel. And so that wouldn't be bad by itself if it was just pain coming from here. But it also feels like my spine is on fire sometimes. So these two cables or whatever ones here, well, they are, yeah, they're on fire. And then that's not the worst part, actually. I can barely touch it, but like my spine here on the right top of my shoulder, or this part of my back, the upper right part of my back, I can really feel it burning sometimes. So yeah, it's like my upper spine. It's not my lower spine. It's my upper spine, a little bit to the right, which yeah, that's on fire. And it's really weird because it's like, I can best describe it as if there's one rib on the back here that is just pushing against something and causing my spine to be on fire, and then it goes up, and in my head things start to push up and start to create pressure. Now, this is all way too detailed, you know, but it's exactly what I'm feeling. None of this is made up. None of this is the best I can do to describe it. And I'm sure that this information is super useful because it's all that's my problem. I never had a burning spine. I never had a headache. People had to tell me I had a headache because I just didn't know what the fuck was going on with me, you know? So all this shit I'm feeling, this lung irritation, this tearing right here, the burning spine, the pushing brain, like all that stuff ties in to what I have right now. And I would love to just let this go, you know? I'm willing to learn to live with all of this, but I cannot live with the headache because, like I said, it's more than just pain. I become drooly. I become, well, not dizzy, but I become unable. I become unable to do anything. I become unable to enjoy anything because agony is agony, and it is more than just a simple pain. It completely fries my brain, and it makes me less able to carry things, to make emotional switches, and to bear the things that are on top of me. It makes me less able. It really cripples. It's a crippling thing, what I have. And it makes it harder that they don't know what I have and that I don't know how to explain what I have. So I'm caught in this super fucking difficult situation right now. So, that said, tonight I'm going to sleep on my belly. I'm going to hope that this stretch or tear that I had here was only that it will go away. It didn't go away last time until I got ill and my body fixed itself that way. But yeah, I don't know for sure. It could be, well, I know for sure that something here was hit when I was doing this exercise. And it appears, if it wasn't already hard enough, my life, that training, the thing that truly makes me vent, the thing that truly makes me feel alive, and the thing that makes me feel happy, it appears that doing that by itself is already dangerous now, because I cannot do this exercise anymore, because it tears whatever is going on here. And that's fucked up. That's even more fucked up. But yeah, let's just hope that this heals. Maybe I should still do this exercise, but super light. And maybe I just need to be more careful with the exercises I pick. It's become aware to me that I need to be careful with going to the gym as well. And this is exactly why I purposefully did not go to the gym in the last months. Because I wanted to be 100% sure that the gym was not the cause of this. My headaches went away when I was not going to the gym, and my headaches came back when I was not going to the gym. And that was a purposefully chosen thing to do by me, because now I know for 100% certainty that the gym did not cause it to go away, and the gym did not cause it to come back. I mean, that's to me super important. Something is going on, and it is so hard. I wish this was also organized. One of the big problems that I'm walking into right now is, even when I'm talking to a doctor, I have all these tiny bits of information about my body. It's like a rabbit hole. But the thing is, for other people it sounds like a rabbit hole, and for me I'm just 100% sure about what I feel. And I'm not all knowing. For example, I thought there was neovascularization in my eyes because the irritation and the veins were slowly developing. It turns out they were not slowly developing. It turns out they were slowly just getting irritated. Which, well, I was not wrong about what I saw and what I felt. I was just wrong about the conclusion I drew from that. So everything I'm feeling, everything I'm describing right now might just be a slight misinterpretation of what it actually is, but it is actually, what I'm describing is actually there. The burning spine, the headache. I can with pretty big certainty say that it wasn't a vitamin D deficiency, and I can say with even more insurance that my headache feels like things pressing against my skull, that my spine is burning, that this here tore when I was gymming, and all of this ties into something. I just don't have the knowledge to know what that something is. And I don't even see, here's the thing, I don't find myself fixing this by knowing exactly what it is. All I need is something to help my symptoms. I just need something to get rid of the headache. And that's exactly what I've been doing. So, right now I'm really scared of whatever this is happening, whatever is going on here. I really, really don't want to be having that coughing and irritation again. With a little bit of luck, even though it stretched or whatever yesterday, this will go away. I'm really hoping on that. But there's one thing I noticed the last few days, is because when I lay down on the bed on my belly and I just lay down like this on this side, and I put my head to the left like this, the headache temporarily seems to go away. I'm allowed to go into this state of rest, and that is something I desperately need to be able to call a break, to be able to get relaxed for a second. I cannot be carrying this agony all day, all night. I can't. I mean, I can for a while, but eventually that's gonna result in me committing suicide or something. Like, it's really bad. People misunderstand how severe headaches can get, especially the one I have, because it's chronicle. Today I've tried to replicate that as well, to go to lay down and to relax a bit, and it seemed to still work. However, it's not as if I can always lay down like this and it will go away. I have to be a bit tired and exhausted. That's when it really works. So yeah, let's talk about the options. There's a few things that I've read that I can try, and I'm going to write things down. I'm going to use this to make a planning of what to do next. Yeah, it might be weird that I stop talking sometimes, but it's just I'm so annoyed. You know, this feeling, this stupid feeling, I don't want it to return. I really don't. It was just gone, and it was gone every day. But because of that fucking exercise yesterday, I felt it. I felt it. It hurt. And now it's somewhat there again. When I speak, it gets slightly worse. I think I need to lay down with the gym for a bit. I mean, it's okay, I should go to the gym, but I need to really, really look at the exercises I do. It appears that chest exercises and just exercises in general that put huge stress on this part of my body, I should avoid that. And I had to try it. I don't blame myself for trying it. To go to the gym and do that stuff, but it's just not worth the risk. It's not worth the payoff if my lungs are gonna start being dicks again. I need to be careful, especially now right after I stretched it, and hope that it will go away again. And I think to do that, I'll need to talk less. I'll need to be very careful. I'll need to not train it and take a moment of rest. That's very important.
No.
How the fuck am I in a Discord right now? Oh. Hey, I'll be right there. Okay, apparently I'm in a Discord. But I was muted. Also, I know this is gonna sound even more crazy, but sometimes it's so hard to deal with this headache. I actually hit my own head. I just fucking smashed like that, like go away, because it's literally in there. It's just fucking so annoying. And I need to stop hitting myself for that. Sometimes I do that. I like just smash my head a few times, like stop hurting. And it's so fruitless and stupid. I shouldn't do that. If anything, that's gonna cause more issues. So okay. As always, the only way to get forward is to make a planning, to create an overview, which means I'm gonna have to follow a schedule, and I need to understand the schedule. So first of all, I called with Fee, the thing that I'm going to be doing, you know, the thing in Eindhoven where it's like this program and they deal with people who have chronic pains, aka it's gonna be a lot of fucking bullshit again and people who don't know what the fuck to do, because that's how the world works now. If you don't fit into a box, they don't know fucking shit and they're not going to listen. There's no fucking, I need a house, I need a doctor house, and there is none, but I'm gonna do something, so I will start that program. So we got Fee. Yeah, so I was gonna get a letter weeks ago from them, but it turns out there was a misunderstanding. I first had to call my doctor, and my doctor had to make a, you know, reference, whatever. My doctor had to sign something so that Fee could help me, because they need the doctor to kind of send me to Fee, and then my insurance can take care of everything and the whole fee thing is for free. So I need to call the doctor. There we go. I can't handle that. Okay, so let's make a planning here. First of all, today, then tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to call doctor for fee. And something else, but it's not important for the video. Okay, what else do I need to do? So I already had a planning right there, but I didn't complete everything yet. So let's see. I need to set my agenda for doing things. Yep. Order tickets for the Viking run. I don't think I will do the Viking run. I don't think I will do it. Because now I know that the gym will fuck my lungs up if I do it wrong, which means I need to be extra careful. Yeah, okay, so today I need to do for Mendy poster. This pen is not working. I need another pen. This is emotionally so hard for me. Everything is so fucking hard. And it sucks ass. I really just want to rest. It's so annoying. So, Mandy poster. I made a present for her where I drew stuff. I can feel my spine burn right now as well. It's so annoying. And I'm agitated and I'm stressed and I'm tired. But definitely more stressed and agitated right now. I'm not often stressed or agitated on a YouTube video, but I'm getting really aggressive right now. It's super annoying. Because I don't want to be, but I can't fully rest. God fucking damn it. Mandy poster. I need to order the poster because I fucking drew her a present and I need to make it into a poster. Clean phone. I've already done that. So that's fucking great. Drone stuff. Yeah, I guess. Fuck that, dude. I need to order money, see debt. Tomorrow, order money. Oh, order, as in, yeah. So tomorrow I will order my money. And also I will establish workbench because I'm going to get a new, like in the room, in my brother's old room, I will get a corner where I can put a table and I can put my stuff there, like my 3D printer, all that good shit. So I'll have to do that tomorrow. This is just stuff that I generally want to have done because I really like to do this and it's just nice. Order drone stuff, order money, school plan. Yeah, I need to make a school plan. Can I do that today? It's almost 10 o'clock. I should probably do something useful today because I wasted the entire day, I guess. Half an hour already. I should probably go for a walk and take a shower and all that stuff as well. I look tired as hell, damn. I was actually in the gym yesterday and I looked really good. I really enjoyed the way I looked. God, I love going to the gym. Really sucks that it has to fuck me over, like everything. But it is what it is. Let's continue. School plan. I either need to do that today or tomorrow. I should probably really make a plan of some sort. The thing is, even with or without agony, I need to carry my life. And I can only do that. I made a planning on my phone. It's a perfect planning where I get to do everything I want to do during the day. I just haven't really followed it. You know, my sleeping rhythm is going well. That's something that I luckily have been doing pretty okay. But I need to continue it. I need to really pick it up, and it's so hard to mentally carry all this shit. I mean, this is something for me to vent. This is something for me to feel good. You know, these sort of vlogs, and I'm already mentally not able to handle this. Like, I'm gonna lay down after this and hope that I can have a moment of rest. It's so weird what a head can do, what a brain can do is when you have a headache. It's people will think I'm crazy if it goes too far. I'm not. Anybody could get this. In no way, shape, or form am I all making this up. So, school plan. I will do that today. I will do it today. It's the first thing I will do after this if I don't lay down. School plan. I'm going to make that goddamn plan. I'm also going to respond to girlfriend because I need to fucking do that. Okay, if I've done this today, it's already fucking almost 10 o'clock. If I do this right now, if I make some sort of plan, order the poster and respond to my girlfriend, that is good. After that, I should be able to be happy. Of course, I'm not going to be because I have a headache and because I have pain and because I'm worried about my fucking lungs. But I'll try my best. And I'll try to sleep early. Fantastic. Tomorrow, I will call the doctor for fee. I will order my money. I will calculate my debt because I know I have student financing and I need to do that shit. So establish my workbench, fucking perfect. And after that, I need to do very important stuff, which is, for fuck's sake, which is oh, I'm so tired. Oh my god. Fuck. I need to I'm not actually thinking right now. I'm just trying to relax for a second. God, what has become of me? Okay, I just want to lay down. Holy fuck. Get like a tired attack. What was I talking about? School. No, work. Oh yeah, very important. I need to do my illness file and then especially the counterattack. Which, by the way, I have a few new ones. So I really fucking hope that I can keep doing that thing where I lay on my belly with my head going left and that I can get some rest, because that shit, just knowing I can get some rest, is all the fucking support I need to get so much further. I just need to be able to call it a break. And I've read a few things about what I could potentially have. I read about hypnic headaches, which are headaches that only 1% of the people ever have. And it's headaches when you are asleep. I have already determined that I don't probably have hypnic headaches the way normal hypnic headaches are, because they really just have it at night. And well, some people have it more, like all the time, but They suspect it has something to do with the melatonin production, and thinking about that, I can already say that it's probably not that. However, you know, on first glance it would make sense because I do take melatonin. So maybe there's something wrong with my melatonin production, giving me headaches at night. Problem is, it isn't just headaches at night, it is also during the day, exactly the same thing. And also, I was not using melatonin pills before I got sick, so my melatonin production should be normally and perfectly fine, or at least it was. So with that said, it's probably not that, but there is a counterattack to see this shit, and maybe it will help. Something I never do, which is drink coffee. Because in coffee there's caffeine, and you'd think like, oh, if you have a low melatonin production, you would like, don't drink coffee because that's just gonna make it worse. Turns out that actually helps. It already said it on the website, but like some doctor websites are like, it sounds counterintuitive, but drinking caffeine before bed can actually help people with hypnic headaches. Now, like I said, no, I don't have hypnic headaches the way the other people do, but I have something, and I do have headaches during the night, and who knows, maybe caffeine will help me. So that's one thing I can try. I can try caffeine. I don't want to get addicted to caffeine though, so I will just try it a bit. Also, I want to try painkillers a bit more because I feel like I haven't really tried them. And I've been talking to a doctor again, and I told them about like when I was sick that when I got a cold that I didn't feel my headaches anymore. They were gone completely, and his response was almost as ridiculous as talking to a woman who claims to be seeing the future in a crystal ball, like that level. He was like, yeah, you know, maybe your body was busy with something during your illness, and you know, and then so it didn't focus on the headache, which is actually a smart remark. It's just it's so fucking surface level, because he's missing all this information, and he wouldn't talk further on it because it's just too deep, and that's eventually where everything seems to go to when I talk to a doctor. It's just, this is too complicated, we don't know. So I told him, well, I don't really care. All I want to know is what I can do to potentially get rid of these headaches, because in the time that I had these headaches gone, I realized that I can deal with chronic tiredness. I can deal with lung irritation. I can deal with everything as long as I don't have chronic headaches, because the headaches make me, they destroy me. So he opted for painkillers, and I already told him I tried ibuprofen, I tried paracetamol. I never tried anything prolonged because obviously I don't want to. I don't want to rely on these things. It's bad to take medicine. It's just another like factor to take long-term medicine. If I feel fucked up in one way or another, I'm not going to be able to tell if it is the medicine or if it is just my body. Like, this is exactly why I don't want to do medicine, because they make me even less sure what is going on exactly. If I take medicine, anything I feel could be caused by something that is caused by the medicine. That's exactly why I hate this. And he was like, well, have you tried combining paracetamol with ibuprofen, because they really strengthen each other? And I said, no, I've not really tried that, at least not very well. So another possible thing I can do is take ibuprofen with paracetamol. And I do want to give that a shot. It's kind of like the thing I have in the back of my head right now that gives me a little bit of hope that I can take a break from this headache. I had a few counterattacks that I could try. One was laying on my belly, the way I described. The other one was the melatonin shit, so taking a bit of caffeine. The other one is the ibuprofen with the paracetamol. And there was one other thing. I had it on my phone. Oh, fucking hell. But sadly, I don't remember it. Fuck. There was one other countermeasure I could use. And when I say countermeasure, I mean a way to potentially stop the headache for a moment. Start it up here. I hate wasting time on this. Yeah. So I need to work on my illness shit because I need to write so much shit down. I have so much shit to organize and I hate it because I don't want to be busy with this stuff all the time. It's mentally exhausting, but somebody has to do it because nobody fucking knows what's up with me. So I'll have to do it. Maybe it's helpful if I write down the things that I need to, you know, think of. So let's see here. Tomorrow I need to describe illness gone with cold. Describe vitamin B deficiency, not the cause. I have so many things that I thought about, so many things when I had all this. And the thing is, it's so much, it comes back to me in certain times a day when I think about myself and things and what is going on. But it's hard to really, I need to organize this. I need to write all this shit down because otherwise it's not going to get me anywhere. So describe the illness gone with the cold. Describe vitamin B, not the cause. Describe countermeasures. Describe lung irritation gone after heal. And tearing right lung in gym. So that's pretty important. So what happened after? See phone for the countermeasures. What else do I need to describe? What else happened? Describe illness gone. Describe headache and spine burn. Okay. What else do I need to describe here? What else did I have? When I describe the illness gone with the cold, every aspect of it. So I need to describe how it disappeared, what stayed, what came back, every aspect. because my eyes kept getting more irritated even when I was having no headaches. I was still very tired when I had no headaches. And my lung was even more irritated when I had no headaches. But nothing compared to just having no headaches. So everything that happened there was still there. Only thing that healed was my lung breathing, and that came back after yesterday. Right, I need to describe all these things. I need to do so much, it's almost impossible to keep track of, and it's impossible for me to confront myself with it. But it should be the way I go about this. My phone is going to be started up right now, because I cannot close this vlog without actually knowing what the last countermeasure was. And this is exactly why I make notes. My phone is slow as fuck. Melatonin production, and I might have accidentally had only 3 countermeasures. Oh yeah, that's also a pretty important thing to note, is that whenever I am successful in getting rid of the headache by laying down, it's never gone instantly. It always takes a few minutes for me to get to relax and to get it to be gone. I don't really know what else to add right now. Soldering iron, and we got the phone battery solve. Yeah, that's something else, I'm sure. I can do that right now. First I'll talk to my girlfriend. Hey schatje, ik ben een planning aan het maken en zo. En ik ben ook een beetje voor school bezig. Ik ben alles nu even aan het doen. Mijn telefoon probeer ik weer een beetje verder te gaan met die batterij. En ik zal dadelijk even lezen wat je zegt. Maar mocht ik niet op tijd reageren, dan zeg ik alvast wel rustig. Okay, love you. Volgende week zaterdag 11 juni. Volgens mij wel, ik denk het wel. Ik zal even kijken. Klinkt in ieder geval heel leuk, schatje. Dus ik denk dat dat wel kan. Maar goed, ik ga dus nu even verder, ja? Dan, ik moet weer even mijn telefoon herstarten, want hij is 0%, terwijl hij dat niet is. Now we're gonna be started. There we go. Okay. There's so many things, so many things, so many things. I also want to learn more about the anatomy of the body. That's something I so badly want to do. I want to learn how to draw. I have all these fun things that I want to excel in, and I just can't because I'm so busy with all this shit. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry, the last part of this vlog is just incredibly fucking long for whatever reason. I'm sorry. But it doesn't matter as long as it helps me. I'm not here to make a perfect video. I'm here to help myself, which right now I'm struggling. I'm afraid. I am in the unknown. And turns out I'm not like Armin. I'm not like my best friend Jamie. I can't always figure this stuff out. I was never really built for figuring out these sorts of things, these sorts of difficult things. I don't think I was. There's so many minds and people who can do this so much better than me. I guess I'm too autistic for this. I just always start at the... When there's a small problem somewhere, I research everything, and then it takes me 5 years, and then I understand everything from that the body has, like a god, and then all of a sudden I realize, wait a minute, I had a flu. I had the flu. You know, it's something simple. I can barely ever grasp it. It's so annoying. I never seem to understand the bigger picture, even though I feel like I understand the bigger picture so well when it comes to life and just things in general, but when it comes to this sort of stuff, it's just, I don't know, I'm completely in the dark. It's really annoying. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. My body is so uneasy as well. I hate how I constantly want to move. Constantly want to talk to not get tired. Well. Okay, that was it for today. I guess I'm just gonna upload this. Headaches are back. But what I can take away from this is that whatever this illness, this cold, not the illness, whatever the cold I got did to me, it got rid of my headache. And it should be replicatable. I don't know what an illness does, what a cold does that I can't replicate. Obviously, I can't be giving myself the cold every fucking time. But I actually want to. I want to give myself a cold every fucking day now, because without that headache, I can operate so much better. You know, if none of this makes any sense, at least I have a gateway to a solution. It's not a solution yet, because I don't know... I'm not even 100% sure that the cold caused my headache to go away. But I'm like 9 out of 10%. 9 out of 10... 90% sure that is what caused it to go away. So in the easiest case, maybe I don't have a solution directly, but I now have a process that is well known. Having a cold, what a cold does to your body is pretty well known. So with that information, knowing that it completely annihilated the headache, I now have a process that can annihilate my headache. It exists, it's there, it's not just slightly better, it was gone. And all I need to do is somehow replicate the cold and what it did. There's just not a lot of ways to do that, sadly, unless I get the cold again. I'm definitely not afraid to get a cold anymore. In fact, if I got a cold again and it would once more take away my headache, that would actually prove my point. There's no coincidence then. All I need is to get a cold. The problem is that there are different sorts of cold viruses and bacteria, whatever. So no cold is the same. But maybe I don't need that. All I know for sure is that whatever cold I had really went into my lungs. It really gave me a lot of mucus. So if I have a cold that gets really deep into my lungs and gives me mucus, well, maybe that's all I need. A second cold would actually reveal so much more for me. So I guess my next objective is to get a cold and see if it gets rid of the headache again. Worst case scenario, I'll just have an extra cold. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because the cold never really got to me. Cold is nothing compared to the headaches and shit. A second cold would prove this. Crazy situation I'm in. Imagine being me. Hoping to get a cold so I don't have to suffer. Maybe I should go to places where a lot of people are. Problem is I never get a cold ever. Even when I just never get a cold. Maybe maybe I need to Google how to get a cold. I guess they can, whatever. That's it for today. I've been talking for a whole hour. I'm so tired. I'm gonna lay on the bed for a second. I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna lay on the bed and I'm gonna start with that plan. This is Robin signing out once again. A lot of fuzzy information for you, but it gets more clear for me. Let's hope that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, I guess. We'll see. I have no idea what the next vlog is going to be about. If anything, it should be more organized. And technically I should be doing these vlogs every day. That's gonna be hard though. I guess I shouldn't do all or nothing with the vlogs. I should just do it a little bit more. So that I don't have to talk for an entire hour. Every day would be better. I just have to put in the title what the most significant thing is. I guess the most significant thing for today is that the headaches got back. So I'll just put that in the title. I'm happy with the information I have. I don't like signing off. I'm sure I've missed something. Just don't know what. I got ill. I had no headache. I got my cold, healed. Lungs healed as well. Lungs are back to shit right now. Maybe not as bad. Maybe it will heal. I'm proud to be going forward. I'm proud that I made this, well, vlog again.